Hello and welcome back to the latest episode of the Dub Sessions podcast presented by me, LFC_J Dubs, and my brother.
Ben, aka Dubs underscore LFC. Did you not say James at the start?
I think I said James. Hi, my name's James. I feel like I said it, maybe not. Apologies for the long break, been a little while off there. I don't actually know, we had a secret episode I don't think got released.
No, we didn't.
It took too long for someone to edit the podcast.
Right, I've been a very busy man, okay?
A very busy man, but it took him so long to edit that we had said things about Ekatike.
Oh, it was actually only a few days, and then advancements happened really fast, and then I didn't get it out within
was
a week.
outdated
Yeah,
for about half an hour of the podcast.
so I didn't bother.
Cheers, TK. I'm very happy you joined. But
Yeah.
thanks a lot, mate. But yeah, how have you been? Been a while for our 1,000 listeners.
Yeah, been busy. Some have been busy with work, and then moving house, and then busy. You?
Yeah, busy too. Just keeping on. Been waiting for you to be available for the pod again. It's all on him, none on me. All on him.
No, it's not. It's him.
It's not me. But yeah, I would love to say we reviewed all of our processes and we're going to bring you the most professional podcast you're ever going to experience.
They've had that from the start.
But let's be real, you've had that from the start. Had that experience the whole way through. Don't expect any changes. We are who we are. Yeah. Episode today, just a quick summary. So we're going to review the Community Shield loss to Crystal Palace. We'll preview the Bournemouth game at the weekend. Or should I say Friday night, to kick off the Premier League. But first, just a quick chat about transfers latest.
Yeah.
Bring everyone else up to speed, because clearly no one else will know anything other than all of the stuff that
It's probably changing as we're doing this right now. So
yeah, well, there's a recent release from actually,
he's
pause.
trustworthy.
Indy being genuinely in the know.
He's no longer a KFC employee.
I stand by the fact that I believe he had been bought out by a combination of Ornstein, Joyce.
Do you reckon it's all of them?
A collab of five
it is tier one
genuine
journos. There's certain it's tier one journos.
And it's their opportunity to have a bit of fun with their knowledge.
Almost releasing before they're allowed to totally.
Not even the allowance, because I think they do things in a certain way to make sure that it's always 100%.
Yeah.
I think they accept a slightly bigger halo of rumours. They still have on-point knowledge.
I think it's different. I think they don't have to do articles about it. They just release a tweet instead.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas every time Paul Joyce, Ornstein, or any of these do it, they have to release a whole article about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it might be behind, like some of them will be behind paywalls.
I just think a bit of banter as well.
Yeah.
Although I've seen Indy pick a fight with Ben Jacobs, I think it was.
I think it's Ben Jacobs.
No.
You're on about the Newcastle one?
No, I'm on about Ben Jacobs.
Oh, okay.
The other day, I can't remember what it was, but Ben released exclusive on an article, and Indy called him out saying, I released this yesterday. Ben went back to him and said, I've released this a month ago. And it was like, oh. But, yeah, who knew? Indy's legit, and it's 1,000% just one guy, and works at KFC and does this on the side. But yeah, so quick run through transfers. No movement on Isak, really.
No, I think it will get done.
A lot of toxicity there.
Yeah, can we go over
I wouldn't be surprised if it's not done.
Because social media is such a X. It's a cesspool of so many different opinions that aren't facts, and I don't get how some of them can. Even comparing it to Trent when it's totally different to Trent's situation.
Like the thing of being robbed, and it's literally a record. It will be a record-breaking transfer fee regardless. We're literally setting you up for significant success in a few years' time, and way more success you'll get from keeping Isak. I get why they're not fully releasing him right now. I get that, but it's the opinion around it. It's the fact of,
well, apparently,
we're doing them dirty, essentially.
If what the journos are saying is true, this isn't even everyone else. It's the journos who is it? Melissa Reddy and commented on that Ornstein said that Isak asked to leave last summer.
Yeah,
and then
agreed to leave.
Agreed to leave last summer, and then 2 weeks before the end of the year reminded them. A day before the end of the season reminded them, and he's still not allowed to leave.
Yeah, which
I think this is why he's acting the way he is.
And I'll say I don't think Isak would have done this off his own back.
No.
He's receiving, this is how we have to play it.
Agents, yeah.
Like, I don't think he's that type of guy, but I fully understand why he's doing it. I also fully understand why Newcastle are holding him to the contract for now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I do understand.
I believe they had every intention to
I just
let
get
him go.
annoyed by like fans commenting and stuff, and like when they compare it to Trent, Isak's been there for 3 years. He ain't no Geordie. He's not vice captain. He's not leaving for a free. He hasn't learned Spanish for 2 years prior, secretly. Liverpool weren't like he wasn't open that he was leaving. He avoided every interview for the last year while we tried to get him to stay with a contract, and he hadn't made it up his mind apparently. It's totally different.
Yeah, and like I almost disregard any of that comparison because of it's 90% of it's clear
It's
bait.
got to be bait. Yeah,
90% bait, 10% is delusion.
Yeah, some people are deluded with
but the bit where I get more annoyed is when people are slamming Liverpool for the way we've behaved.
When we haven't done anything.
We've supposedly tapped up the guy when
we didn't.
We haven't because it's illegal. And
we went to Newcastle first.
If we tapped him up, Newcastle would have thrown us under the bus already.
Yeah.
Like Southampton did, and that's why we didn't sign Virgil for
another 6 months.
Another 6 months. Yeah. Because of that. So we definitely haven't done that. Else Newcastle would do something about it. So it means we've gone to Newcastle and probably been given a not for sale with quotation marks because they're willing to sell because they are aware of Isak's place. And I can well imagine it's actually been orchestrated to be like, yeah, fine, we're going to put a couple of strings, get a few people. And then Isak played the Newcastle played the PR game with Ekatike of you don't get it, we get both. So Liverpool had to play an insurance of Ekatike's than the other guy that we would look at.
No, I think we were getting both from that one.
Do you think?
Yeah. I read that we waited until people played their hands.
I'll be intrigued if Liverpool would
we were linked with him
to get Isak. No, I feel it, and he chose Liverpool. I get that. Yeah.
No, yeah. I think we would have got both.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
I just can't believe how many people have said no to Newcastle now. And like, there's where I feel bad for Newcastle because I think they've intentionally been willing to let Isak go. They've just been waiting for their person, and they're unable to get anyone because everyone knows they're about to get 150 million, so they're holding out as well.
Why not overpay by 5 or 10 million?
There's a balance in that.
Why not?
I don't know. If that scenario is guaranteed, if they're genuinely intending to let Isak go, then why not?
Yeah.
1,000%. If they're trying to be greedy, then can't have your cake and eat it. I think it's been played out poorly. I understand a lot of the reasons for some of it, but throughout it, I think Liverpool have handled their
I think we've
transfer business incredibly.
But then, like, I started Newcastle fans like literally burning his shirt and all that kind of stuff. Like, obviously, it happened with Liverpool, but at the same time, how they're treating him and then how they're having to go at us saying we're hypocrites for everything. This or whatever is doing exactly the same right now. He's refusing to train, not going to play another game for Brentford to move to Newcastle.
So did Gyökeres.
Yeah.
So did Sesko.
So did Gordon for Newcastle when he left. He stopped training for Everton because he wanted to move. That's fine for them.
Yeah. Oh, obviously it's hypocritical. Like everyone has their own emotions and deals with it in their own way. So I'm more than fine to be like, you do you, we'll do us. Everyone does it in their own way. But at the same time, it's almost what you said. Like social media is like saying it's rife of that sort of bait. And
there is a lot of bait, but then like amongst that bait, people believe it and genuinely think.
Yeah. Just a quick line on Diaz and Nunes business.
Yeah, good business.
Yeah. Like dotted, happy.
Not phased, indifferent.
I think miss Nunes as a person.
Miss both, but
Ekatike has already shown
there's a right time for both.
Their level already there, and I think can go higher.
The Diaz argument really annoys me.
Why? Well, I don't know what the argument is.
People like going on about how much we're going to miss him. We're not going to replace him. He played more games as striker last year. People are like failing to recognise this. Like they're like, "Oh, we need another winger because Diaz has gone." Yes, I understand rotation.
Mm-hmm.
He played 12 times, I think it was, or started 12 times left wing, 14 times up top, and that's where most of his goals and assists came from last year. I'm not saying he's bad. He's class. I love him, but 28, getting 75 mil for him or whatever, absolute
Like,
ideal move because he's been one like obviously his family, his agent talk about Barca all the time. Now we've got an unsettled player that one was probably looking to move anyway, gone for a good amount of money, nothing spoiled. Like
I think Diaz tried to move last summer/January anyway,
yeah,
and the facts and the figures that you just reeled off makes it one of the most crude pieces of business we've done.
100%.
Like Coutinho's the obvious one,
Yeah.
like the best piece of business probably ever done. It depends how you play it, because something like
I think
I
he's the
buy for
third
like 20 mil
highest.
is like massive.
I think he's the third highest we sold.
Yeah, for a 28-year-old, like he's in his prime, but future proofing those sort of things, like an incredible piece of business. And I know we don't disagree because I think we align, but we always butt heads on this. I think we're short forwards. If we get
No, I
Isak,
do agree.
if we get Isak in,
Yeah, if we
I
get Isak in, we're fine.
you're fine.
Yeah,
I would still want probably one more experienced winger. Doesn't have to be
yeah. This is why we butt heads because you're not going to get it for that money
yeah,
that you want.
but I don't want anyone huge. I want an opportunistic signing like
Yeah. No, I
Chiesa
agree.
would be.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I mean. If we keep Gazer, it's fine.
because we would have lost
And that's
three.
another thing at the moment.
We'd have lost three game one with two very promising youth players, which I think need game time. But
Lost three. Yeah, but if we keep Gazer, we don't need another one. That's another. That's the thing that's come out recently. We're not getting rid of him.
yeah, exactly. And that is always my worry was Kiers would go. So your front, you have five there, five starters basically, if you're including Chiesa as a starter, with two youngsters, which is a much more settled position
Yeah, it's fine.
versus where I thought we were when we were butting
Yeah.
heads of three starters, three youngsters, essentially, if Chiesa had to go as well.
Three starters.
XTK, Salah, Gakpo. If Chiesa
Isaac.
left. Yeah, if we didn't get Isaac, I mean.
No, but we never spoke about that. It is always with Isaac.
Yeah, I'll be much happier with that situation.
As you can tell, we butted heads like this.
Yeah, constantly. The other side is the defence, which we've just had a release from the most notable man, Indy himself. Of Guehi talks fell a little bit. They basically want a little bit more money, 5 more mil than the bid.
They're gonna try their best to get as much money as they can in this.
I don't think Liverpool flinch at that now, though.
But at the same
I think
time,
Liverpool will just go, yeah, fine. If it's a 5 mil rebuttal, I think they go, yeah.
yeah, maybe,
Because
but
it's already 35 mil for a 60 mil centre back, basically.
yeah, no, I get that. But at the same time, do we need to?
Maybe not yet, but it's getting close.
No, as in the way Liverpool are going to go. All right, then don't buy him for this. We'll get him for free next year.
I think so my opinion, we'll need him this year.
If we get the other one as well.
What, Leone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 18. Again, I don't want
It's
to
going to be exactly the same as last year, though.
break his legs, basically.
It's going to be exactly the same as last year.
What's that?
Verge, Kanate, Kwanzaa, and
Yeah.
so he's replacing Kwanzaa, and we got Gomez.
Yeah, but Kwanzaa's like
and
21.
playing. Yeah.
It's just
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the
he's
same.
obviously only played 17
It's the
games.
same. It's the same amount of defenders.
Yeah, fine.
With Andy Robertson for the notes.
Yeah. I would be much more comfortable with both Leo.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree. By the way, I 100% agree. But I just don't know how much we're going to be willing to pay if we know he's coming to us next year. That's what Fab said. Fab said he's going to play in Liverpool.
Oh right, okay.
Fabrizio.
When you said Fab, I'm like, what's Fabinho?
No, Fabrizio literally said it's either going to happen this year or he's for free next year, but he's going to Liverpool.
Okay,
basically.
fair. Anything else transfer one you want to shout about? Obviously, we'll cover it in more detail probably next week.
We didn't touch on Nunes. Also, we spoke about Diaz. I'm more gutted about Nunes.
Then Diaz leaves.
Yeah, I really appreciate Nunes and everything, and obviously he's had some big games for us. Obviously, he's not performed the best and up to that money, but I still think there's talent in there, and I think he's going to smash it in Saudi.
So until we saw,
I really hope he bags like 50 goals just to prove how shit that league is as well.
He's already scored. Until we saw Ekitike play for Liverpool,
yeah,
we have previously said we probably would have preferred to have kept Nunes than sign Ekitike.
That's changed.
That's changed quite a lot, but
I
still would have liked to have Nunes as a chaos merchant around the club, not as a starter.
If he was happy as a
that's
squad
not
player,
what Nunes is. Yeah, exactly. So really good business, and I think mutually everyone was happy with the decision. I'm going to miss him as a person.
I'm actually really.
Also, he's quite disruptive, so maybe not.
I'm actually more frustrated that we didn't go for Delat for 30 mil. If Chiesa goes, Delat would have been ideal to have as a squad player
Chelsea
for 30 mil.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Chelsea have, and then because he won't start.
We'll come on to it maybe on another time, but João Pedro is looking like a steal as well, to be honest. His form is nuts.
Attitude problems like that could go very fast.
We shall see. We'll move on from the transfers then. So, Community Shield review.
Yep.
Obviously, Liverpool lost on penalties. 2-2 on the actual.
Can we just call it what it is? A friendly.
A glorified friendly. A dinner plate.
You ask AI, you ask Google, it is a friendly.
Completely agree. And it is.
I think is being in the Community Shield is the best advantage. You either win another trophy, or you get a game like practice, like intensity, because everyone else was still playing friendlies last weekend, like to get the match fitness, and we had the best match fitness because it was a serious game.
That, and also, I think you touched on it there, the intensity of if you win it, other than it being a curse, you have
We're winning the
the
league now.
the positivity, the mentality of
Yeah.
grinding out the result. If you lose it, you have the grit in your teeth of you've just witnessed you losing a friendly trophy,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But I completely agree. It's friendly, and it's one of those. If you win it, it's the best thing in the world. If you lose it, no one cares, and that's legit. No one does care.
No.
So yeah, but a lot of good, I think.
I think that first out, and that's because it's a preseason friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what it comes down to. You look at us past 60 minutes, we were awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful. And this is where I agree on, like, you notice our attacking depth straight away. Ekitike came off and we were lost.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Rio didn't come on for a bit of pace and energy. That is one thing I was like, why not? But yeah, I think I spoke to Dad about this. We were saying how we can see Verts coming off 60, 70th minute every game for a while. While he adjusts to the intensity of the Prem.
And there'll be a difference, I think, when we're against low blocks. He'll play 90.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing the sprinting and the pressing. It's Palace is almost the perfect game to play because I see Palace very similar to how I would see Fulham.
Yeah.
Who's another team we've struggled against.
Yeah.
In the way they play, the way they cut through our press, and the way they counter with pace. It's our kryptonite, essentially. It's what we struggle with, is a long ball through the middle or a cutting pass, because Wharton...
Grab was a miss as well, anyway.
Wharton played some incredible passes, but yeah, it's the perfect team to go against us and us to learn. But we'll dive into a few of the things you said. We'll start, obviously, with Ekitike and Verts.
And Verts together, they are linking up.
Bear in mind it's pre-season. Bear in mind they've been together for a week and a half. I think Ekitike has only been there a week and a half, 2 weeks now.
A couple of weeks, yeah.
That link up, their knowledge of where each other is, the fluidity, and that extends to everyone around them as well. But it blew my mind.
Ekitike's goal really impressed me as well, just for the fact, like, obviously not just the build-up, but he knows where the goal is.
His first touch, not looking at the goal, not looking at the goal.
Outside the box.
Make sure it's the players. He looks at the players. I still don't think he looks at the very end of the goal.
He just knows where the goal is. Like, if he can do that from outside the box, it fills me so much confidence what he can do in with knowing where the goal is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And put it in the net.
And the thing that I'm really excited about him is his running with the ball.
Yeah. Also, I noticed him drift out a lot to the left, and this is what I've tried to say to Dad. If we get Isak, Ekitike and Gakpo will be rotated as well as the starters on the left, and Ekitike in like the cup games up top.
I think you've literally got a moment though where you've got a combination of Gakpo and Ekitike being very, very close in their play styles as well. From a point of view of everyone looks at Gakpo and thinks he should be a striker, like in general, and he loves being a winger. They were naturally changing positions, and obviously it'll be instructed, but it felt natural, both of them just rotating heavily on that left side.
But Dad was trying to say if you get Isak, he's playing out wide.
No.
You can see him playing out wide instead of Ekitike and Ekitike up top. I was like,
again, there may be
it could be a scenario.
Fluidity.
Yeah.
But I don't
Isak we're getting as a number 9.
Isak will be
the 9.
The most forward player on the pitch, central on the goal.
Yeah.
He can rotate and he can he can go get the ball and he can do a job. But he will be our forward. shout out another starter, well, debuter, I guess. Frimpong.
Yeah.
In general, electric as well. Rapid. 1000% meant that goal.
What a goal.
Like, ridiculous.
What a goal.
Couldn't do it again if he tried, but fully appreciated it. One thing I would say is Salah, because of how much dominance we were on that left wing and how much Frimpong was doing on the right, he almost didn't get his service he normally gets.
They didn't get in
He's
the game.
normally the focal point, and I think less went through him.
Yeah. Also, I will say what I said. No, I don't know if I said it on that podcast that we didn't release.
Yeah.
But with Jota, we don't know when things are going to affect people, and you don't know if Salah got pissed off and got in his head about that Jota thing as they booed the Jota.
Yeah.
And you just don't know how it affects people.
No.
And obviously Salah has a face like nothing's going to phase him, but inside he could be thinking about it. You just don't know. So I thought he was out of the game quite a bit as well.
Salah's got a lot of.
I'm not blaming that.
No.
I'm just saying it could I just wanted to. Now I can say it because we're going to release this podcast for the rest of the year. I mean, it's probably going to be a couple of years anyway. We don't know when players are going to get affected by this Jota. Like something could, like a song could get them one time. Different players will react differently, and it's going to be a hard one.
I think people forget that we're fans from a distance.
They're friends,
and they're best friends.
They see each other every day. As Salah's post said, like he was never been scared to come back to Liverpool until now.
Yeah.
So like, sorry to get back onto the Jota thing, but I just think it can
deserve it. I think
it is like it could be a reason why he was out of the game. I'm not saying it is. I'm not giving excuses.
To be half of a devil's advocate, to an element, they're a professional football player. They have to deal with all of this. They still have a job to turn
Yeah,
on.
100%.
On the other devil's advocate, on top of that, he also has all of his political side of things.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Which I don't care for people saying remove politics from football, whatever. I'm not even talking
Are you
about.
for enough support?
I'm not talking about that, but he is the figurehead, and that will naturally put stuff on you. When he puts his neck on the line, which is his decision, naturally that's in your head as well.
Well, like it's even down going back to the Jota thing. People were like, "Why hasn't Salah posted yet?"
Yeah, and then he did, and it was emotional. And
it was because everyone looks to him for like leadership. Like even us fans will look to him for his word and what he says to like almost guide us.
Absolutely.
Like,
flipping it again, how much instruction was go through that left side? This is a friendly. Result matters, but doesn't matter.
It would have been because is Mitchell the left back still? Did he start? I can't remember. Mitchell is a good left back.
Yeah.
So how much of it would have been to target the right back?
But their right back was Munoz.
Yeah.
Played the most minutes for Palace last year.
Yeah, he's good. Most minutes doesn't mean anything.
Sure, fine. My more thinking, and this isn't to give away slot secrets because me and him think identically, but how much is he making sure that we're not reliant on Salah? What did you say?
I said that's because you nearly got the same amount of hair.
I'm going to take it as a compliment. How much is he reducing the over reliance on Salah, both from if you think you're going to double up on Salah, you're going to have to mark this whole entire left.
Yeah, it is going to be that.
And AFCON's about to roll around. If we can't prove that we can score goals without Salah, is everyone going to be thinking we can't score goals without Salah? So twofold of we don't rely on him anymore.
I don't know.
But also, if you don't mark him, we're going to give it to him and he's going to score.
I just don't think Salah. I don't know what it is. Like I said it last year when he decided to start passing more. This year he's passing even more than that when he should be shooting. There's a couple of chances he tries to pass it and I'm like, just put your foot behind it, mate. You've got it in your locker. Everyone knows you've got it in your locker.
Salah breaks the record for goals scored on the first game of the season, so I'm sure he won't take long to get off.
Well, he's captain my fantasy, so he better do.
Yeah, right. Still second guessing all of my fantasy, so I will probably change it before the weekend. A lot of chat about Virgil after the game. Clumsy penalty. Just one of those.
Just a bit slow.
Just got there first. And then everyone claiming he's out of position, trying to play the offside trap. But it's, again, one of those.
Pre-season.
I don't.
How much did Arsenal lose again? Because that's where most of it's coming from.
What's that?
Didn't they lose to someone like 4-2? Oh, Villarreal. They lost like 4-3 to Villarreal, something 3-2. And Pepe scored their first goal.
Oh yeah. But they then won the same day. They won 3-0 again. Fair, I think.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's also football tour as well. I don't. It doesn't worry me. Put it that way.
No. People try and like say we're shit, and then they'll say
Also,
you're going to win it.
More than happy with that.
Yeah. But then they'll say, "Oh, you're going to win it. It's yours to lose."
Yeah.
But then they'll say, "Yeah, you're shit." Like, give us one.
Yeah.
We're either an underdog or we're going to win it. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah. I would rather people keep saying we're not going to win it because we won it last year with that exact thing. So yeah, anything else you would pull up the game? Obviously, Curtis Jones did a job.
Yeah,
did a job. 100% pass accuracy.
Yeah.
Take much into that, or
no? I don't look at much of the passing stuff. What, just because you can hit a ball 5 yards? Like it doesn't. I don't look into that much. Like,
and then sort of some of the other. So Kirk is obviously his debut as well. I think he was told to do a job that he's not going to be expected to do a lot. I think when you have Grav in the side and you start Maka, it's a different game.
I think it changes a lot. Yeah. Dad also tried to say to me about how we're not. It's going to be interesting to see if Maka's the bench player this year. I was like, Dad, it's pure rotation. None of those four are a bench player.
Maka was injured for about 3 months last year. And
but he's saying Grav and Shobo with Verts ahead would be better. And I agree for some games it will, but that doesn't mean Maka's our bench player. It just means some games. All those four would start in any other team in the world, probably. Like, those four are unreal. But you've got to rotate. And if we're going to win the quadruple, then it needs to be rotation.
I'm way more on your wavelength now of Maka and Grav are now going to be each other's respites.
Yeah.
As well as
yeah. This is what I mean. Like, you can see Maka and Shogo with Verts ahead.
Yeah.
You can see Maka and Grav with Verts ahead. You can see Grav and Shobo with Maka ahead.
Yeah.
Like, it will happen. Like, those four they're going to be fresh. And that's the whole point, because we don't want Grav to burn out at the end of the year. Because it's going to be a harder year. It's going to be a closer year. We don't want Grav for the last 2 months like he was, because he was dead.
But there's also a world where you go 3 at the back with Robbo as your left side centre back, Virgil centre, Kanati right, and then have all 4 of them playing.
It would only be Guy left centre back.
3. Fair. Yeah. When that happens, that will be the case. I'll just double down on one thing you did say at the start before we move on of no Rio. I also was very surprised.
Yeah,
felt by the time he
played so much.
Just the energy he would have brought could have picked up a couple of other people.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because we were flat, we were tired, we were leggy.
I also think because he's young and new, it hasn't really played. It's unexpected what he will do. Like, there's only so much tape you have on him.
Yeah.
As opponents, whereas like everyone's probably got. Well, they're going to have hours and hours of what Salah does in every single situation to look out for those bits.
Yeah.
And they'll have an analytics guy to tell the left back, look, Salah's going to do, when he goes to this position, he's going to do this and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know that about Rio.
No, that's fair. Almost gatekeep that a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything else to say, or happy to move on?
Happy to move on.
So
we're still winning the league.
Yeah. Let's talk about the start of the Prem then. So Bournemouth on a Friday night.
We're smashing them.
Wow. Elaborate.
Did they sell their left back? Kirkes.
Oh yeah.
To Liverpool. Did they just sell their centre back?
Oh yeah.
To PSG.
100?
I thought it was PSG.
Hoyson, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the other one.
Oh, they sold another one.
They sold this week. They sold the other one to PSG.
Oh damn.
So they got a whole new back line.
And they got a new keeper. They sold the keeper and got a new keeper.
They could be unreal. Okay, I could be so wrong here, but first game of the season against the Premier League champions with a new back line is completely new.
With a new back line that may not have gelled versus if they play for 45 minutes and that's all they do, the most informed team ever. Yeah, fair. So Slot beat Iriola 5-0 over both legs last year. One of them was, I'm pretty sure, the Darwin Núñez. I would have taken at least 10 more touches before I tried to shoot goal, where he just
the left-footed shot.
Yeah, touches it and shoots straight away, which is an element of Núñez we're definitely going to miss. I don't know how, other than if you're from
Ekitike is going to do it.
You think
What?
he'll shoot from a
Yeah.
least opportunity goals? I think he'll move into a goal scoring opportunity.
What did he do against Palace, though? I would say that was it.
He set
I
himself up
was the same.
perfectly.
Yeah, but Nunes was. It was because he was on his left foot.
Yeah,
That's why slot set as in like for Darwin.
yeah, completely.
But
I think I see Ekitike as complete control. I see Darwin Nunes' version of it of
unhinged.
walk it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, preseason they've also had an okay preseason, mixed results, some losses, some draws, some wins.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
well,
haven't looked at
a
it.
couple of 1-1 draws.
I
I think a
don't pay
3-0
much attention to
win, and
preseason.
then they lost as well. Thinking about their play style, I kind of mentioned it of Palace, Fulham. Weirdly, they play fluid football, but it seems like Slot can cope with it. I think proven by results, and because they play quite open, we're able to play our game as well, rather than a low block
Yeah.
and rather than a completely counter attack. It's they try and play with the ball, which means we can be on them and press and play with the ball as well. So have a looked at their transfers. So they got Diakite in, I think, or at least they've tried to get him in recently in the last couple of days. The new goalkeeper is Petrovic, which I don't really know anything about. And then not a new transfer, but this is just completely aside. Their threats. I think they had, is that Suleimani? He was really good last year.
Semenyo.
Semenyo? That one, sorry. And then
Koyo.
I feel like Billing always scores against us. I feel like that's a bet you could put in the same way as
I
Saar.
feel like there's someone else on this.
Evan Wilson.
Maybe.
I don't think he did much to us last year.
No.
Go on then. How do you see us lining up?
Ali.
This feels weird to say.
Frimpong.
Yeah, Bradley, I think, still out.
Yeah. Kanate, Verge, Kakis. I think it will be Grav, Shobo, and Verts. And then Salah, Akadike, and Gakpo.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I think. The only one I would potentially switch out, and it's my personal opinion. I don't know if, depending if Grav's there, because someone did make that point back to me, which I kind of accept. If Grav's not there, I wonder if we play both Kirkis and Frimpong at the same time. I wonder if when you have everyone fit, if Kirkis is on, Bradley's on, if Frimpong's on, Robbo's on, for example, or Simi's on, as that balance from having both bombing wingers that will be out of position at a time versus
Yeah,
having
but they don't
more
have to be.
conservative players. I know, but
They can be instructed not to be.
they are very eager though,
Yeah, but they can be instructed
in
not to
the
be.
best way
Well,
possible.
they just got to learn to play together. When one goes, the other one doesn't.
Fair, fair.
They just got to learn.
So same lineup then. What's your score prediction?
4-0.
I'm going to stay with my 2-1.
4-0.
I would love a 4-0 on Friday night, but
What's happening?
I think
Kuna Matata.
I think 2-1. Salah scores a penalty in the 80th minute to win it, and I think he still on penalty.
I think.
And everyone's like, "No, don't be on
Ekatike brace.
That's double assist.
Vert's hat trick has assists. Salah 1. Shobo 1. I don't think Vert scores. I think Vert's will get like 3 assists.
I think Billing scores within 30 seconds.
We're not conceding.
I'm saying 2-1. So.
We're not conceding.
Cool. Well, that's all we have for today. That's all. Anything you want to say about Bournemouth?
I feel sorry for them.
About
Bournemouth fans, I feel sorry for your back line. All class.
How good they were last year.
They were. Kirkhead's arguably the best left back in the league.
Bournemouth, it feels like, and you can correct me if not, it feels like how we used to hear stories of Jamie and Karen knew they were building a squad, and then people would leave and their opportunity to win the league would go.
Yeah.
Bournemouth aren't in an opportunity to win a league.
No, to qualify to Europe.
Yeah, they're in such a strong foundation and completely shredded. They're a very well run club. They will get replacements and it will work. It's just the time to rebuild back up into that. I do feel for them as well.
I also love the fact that all those signings were Richard Hughes.
Yes.
Apparently Bournemouth were also interested in this Leone.
Yeah, fair.
Which is just product of that.
I mean, I think everyone is. Have you seen the picture of him and Lukaku? Where he makes Lukaku look like a regular human being.
We need him.
Like literally, I've heard loads about him. I googled it. I was like, why does Lukaku look like me
Yeah.
and he looks like a giant? How is that possible? Yeah, anyway, thanks again for listening to this latest episode of the Dub Session podcast. Look forward to the upcoming season where Liverpool going to win the... Insert blank space here for Ben to say anything.
I'm going to go treble.
Treble. It's already come down from the quadruple. We'll see. Don't forget
we could, but nah. There's going to be an injury or two. That's going to make us suffer.
Yeah, fair. Let us know how you think the game on Friday is going to go, or if you think we've missed anything from our review of the Community Shield. If you did enjoy the pod, make sure you leave a like rating, share it with anyone else who may want to listen to a couple of people talk about Liverpool, because there's not enough of those people already. But yeah, keep following us across socials. I've been James.
I've been Ben.
You've been listening to the Dub Sessions podcast. You'll never walk alone. See you, Dreaded.